Up until recently, the mid-size truck segment hasn't had much to offer buyers in the way of variety. Well, that, friends, has changed. With many automakers joining the segment, we here at Kelley Blue Book thought it would be a good idea to go through some of the competitors and let you know our thoughts. First up, and in no particular order, the Jeep Gladiator. The newest to the segment, this entry from the folks at Jeep has been a long-anticipated one. Die-hard Wrangler fans have been waiting with bated breath to see when and even if this truck would make an appearance. While some might assume this is just a Wrangler with a truck bed slapped on the back of it, the Gladiator offers up serious working chops. Outfitted with the rear suspension designed for the Ram 1500 truck, the Gladiator has second best-in-class towing capability. Payload also comes in second, as well as having the legendary Wrangler off-road credentials. Some of the things that make this truck unique also counted against it to some of our editors. The Gladiator is the only truck that has a removable roof and doors, and the front windshield folds down. To some evaluators, this made it feel more like its SUV brother and less like a truck. But for true Jeep fans who are looking for a more capable vehicle, the Gladiator will be just the thing. Powered by a 3.6-liter V6, that engine is standard across all trim levels, the Gladiator provides great power to the task at hand and offers the same drive quality as the Wrangler. The standard transmission is a 6-speed manual, but an 8-speed automatic is also available. On all trims but the heavy-duty off-road Rubicon, the Gladiator comes with a part-time all-wheel drive system. The one on the Gladiator is more robust. They've also got low gears and locking differentials for the tough stuff. Fuel estimates are average among the rest of the Gladiator's competitors. Another minus our editors pointed out, there is only one cab option and one bed option, so it lacks the customizability of other trucks. But our editors collectively agreed that the Gladiator's largest hurdle is its price tag. It's the most expensive of the group we tested. Base price starts at $35,040, including destination. And while resale value for the first 2 years are an astronomical 81%, they decrease dramatically after that. The Gladiator's price isn't bad for all the unique truck you get, but you can still get a lot for a lot less if you shop elsewhere. Starting at a more conservative price is the Ford Ranger. This is another newbie on the mid-size truck scene. Well, an old newbie. The Ford Ranger comes with myriad configuration options. Super cab with a 6-foot box or a super crew cab with a 5-foot box. Both 4x2 and 4x4 wheel drive are also available on the XL, XLT, or highest Lariat trims available. However, only one engine, a 2.3-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, mated to one transmission, a 10-speed automatic, powers all Rangers. And before it came out, this was a big hurdle for customers to wrap their head around. But this powertrain makes handy work of driving both on and off-road. And it's capable of pulling 7,500 pounds with a best-in-class payload capacity of 1,860 pounds. Our editors actually liked that even the lowest trim level gets a high-output engine. Extras such as Ford Copilot 360, that's Ford's safety suite, leather-trimmed seats, 8-inch touchscreen, and LED head and tail lamps come in the XLT and Lariat trims at a lower sticker price than the entry level of the Gladiator. An FX4 off-road package is also an option on all 4x4 trim levels that includes special shocks, tires, and locking rear differentials, skid plates, and other great off-road features. But that pushes the bottom line up. Some of our editors were impressed with the Ranger's road manners. Others expressed a floaty quality to the suspension. We did feel that the Ranger lacked a bit in the interior storage category, and the seats weren't the most comfortable of the bunch, but the center stack on the XLT and above trims are well laid out. While there's no step up to get into the bed, we found access in and out to be easier than most others. Fuel economy boasts excellent numbers in the class, and Kelley Blue Book resale values, while not as strong as the stalwart Toyota Tacoma, took second place in this group. Not bad, old newbie. Speaking of the Toyota Tacoma's resale value, here's the Tacoma. The Tacoma always proves to be a perennial favorite with our editorial staff. Also highly configurable, the Tacoma comes as either 2- or 4-wheel drive, is offered with an access or double cab, and a short or long bed. Both a 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission are available depending on how you configure your Tacoma and which engine you opt for, either a base 2.7-liter 4-cylinder or the more robust 3.5-liter V6. 6 trim levels add to the customization from the base SR through the top-of-the-line TRD Pro. All Tacomas get Toyota Safety Sense, their suite of safety features, as well as USB charging ports, power windows, and a sliding rear window. By the time you reach TRD Pro level, that comes with heated and power front seats, tons of off-road goodies including Fox shocks and multi-terrain select for different driving conditions. TRD off-road capabilities are legendary, so no questions here as to how it goes off-road. But even with the upgraded infotainment system that now includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Toyota being one of the last holdouts here, and finally a driver's seat with power adjustment, some editors felt as though the seating position was still insufferable, that the interior felt dated, and the materials, even in our TRD off-road tester, which is a middle-of-the-road trim, felt a bit on the cheap side. The rear seats feel the most cramped of the category to boot. Towing capacity is 4th out of our 5 competitors, and payload squirts in 3rd. As far as basic work trucks go, the Tacoma is a giant, but with so many options popping into the scene, we think Toyota might have to step up their game a bit more. Some of our editors didn't even think the Honda Ridgeline belongs in this category. One said it's more of an SUV in a truck costume. When it comes to capability, they're not wrong. Towing and payload capacity are both at the bottom of the bunch. Nor does the Ridgeline come with a low-speed transfer case or locking anything. Well, except for this cool storage box in the bed. We love that. But it's unibody construction, not a traditional body-on-frame truck. The point is, the Ridgeline is a great vehicle for SUV customers who'd like a little more versatility in their SUV, but don't want to sacrifice the drivability of said SUV. This actually made it the first choice of one of our editors. We put duct tape over his mouth. The Ridgeline in its own right offers up some great features, even on the base model, including a 3.5-liter V6, dual-action tailgate, and that in-bed trunk I mentioned. Honda sensing their suite of safety features, leather seats, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as a truck bed audio system and an interior premium audio system are great features to add as you climb up the trim ladder. Gas mileage numbers, where we thought the Ridgeline might top the set, they don't, but they're still comparable. The most you're going to be able to do capability-wise is opt for all-wheel drive, which, lucky for them, Honda's intelligent traction management system is excellent and has modes for snow, sand, and mud. Starting price on the Ridgeline comes in just below $31,100, including destination, so it also isn't the most economical of the crew, and doesn't have stellar resale values like a lot of other Hondas do according to KBB numbers. Maybe this, like the Gladiator, is too much of an outlier for this category. Our final entry, ta-da! The Chevy Colorado. We both love and hate that Chevy sent us the top-end ZR2. Mostly we love it, but it's tough to compare volume models when you've got something begging to be pounded off-road. The Colorado takes bragging rights as the only midsize truck offering a diesel, at least at the making of this video. The Gladiators is coming. It also currently boasts best-in-class towing, thanks to that diesel. The most highly customizable of the bunch, you can get a crew cab with both a short or long bed and an extended cab with both box options, either in 2- or 4-wheel drive. Base model Colorados feature a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, but an awesome 3.6-liter that sounds just like a muscle car can also quench your desire. The Colorado base model sports the lowest price of the bunch at $22,395. However, that doesn't include any active safety features. For stuff like forward collision alerts and lane departure warnings, you have to upgrade to the LT trim, and even then, it's an additional package. As far as off-road chops go, a 2-speed transfer case with driver-selected front and rear locking differentials make easy work of rough terrain. Our editors love how the center stack lays out. Everything at your fingertips that you need. And a volume button, Ridgeline. Other goodies such as skid plates, hill descent control, and off-road suspension and recovery hooks can be had on the off-road ready Z71 and ZR2. Starting price there is about $33,400, including destination. The Colorado, also outfitted with that diesel engine, offers the highest in-segment 30 highway MPG, though the base engine is also pretty decent. An 8-inch touchscreen comes standard on the LT trim and above, as well as remote keyless entry. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm dizzy. So now we decide who wins. For us, this was a tough choice. Each truck has so much going for it that it was hard to even narrow down the players. However, we picked the Chevrolet Colorado. Why? Because it offers a great base price for a solid work truck. Towing and payload capacities are excellent in the category. Because it has good standard features and is highly customizable, including with off-road extras. The interior is comfortable, it drives well on both road and dirt, it's attractive but not so precious that you feel bad putting it to work, and our own Kelley Blue Book resale values are solid. Whew, okay, it's time for a nap.